Hello, welcome to Inklings with Irena, the weekly energy show where I teach you 5-minute micro energy lessons to really uplift and inspire your week. If we haven't met, my name is Irena Miller. I'm an intuitive energy coach with a degree in decision sciences and management information systems. And having studied under some of the top gurus in both modern and ancient energy practices, I've been guiding women for over 20 years to trust their innate intuitive powers to make business and life decisions faster and better. Everything from which home to invest in, to when to launch their product, to do I host a retreat? Where do I host that retreat? And even in releasing those past patterns that have kept them stuck from fulfilling their life's true calling. So thank you for being here with me today. Today I am sharing a very special meditation that is designed to help you feel the love, to receive the love. So if you've ever had a chance to do metta meditation, let me know in the comments below. Drop a little heart. Metta means loving kindness. It's a very particular style of meditation from the Buddhist tradition that is centered on cultivating the garden of your heart. Now, why might we want to focus on cultivating the garden of our heart? It's like that wonderful song by Michael Jackson. If you want to make a difference in the world, if you want to make a change, start with the man in the mirror. We want to take a moment to really work on our stuff, our energy, because our experience creates a ripple effect. What we put out there in the world, just like a pebble going into a still lake, creates these ripples and waves on the surface that affect everybody. It's that own little wake of yours. And vice versa. The wakes that other people are sending your way can knock you off kilter. And it gets to that point where you're like, oh, I'm just so upset. I'm so angry. And I just want something to be done. I want to feel better. Because what happens is when we hold all that anger and frustration within, it becomes like a poison and it only ends up hurting us. So this practice is really designed to help you find peace, to help you experience love, and thereby create a ripple effect in the world that says, you know what? Life happens, stuff happens, and I still know how to receive love without shutting it out after bad experiences, as well as send love back out. Here it goes. So taking a comfortable seat, I invite you to close your eyes. Closing the eyes because it helps to block out the distractions and it tunes you into your heart space. As you sit in your chair, allow your whole body to be supported and relaxing the soles of the feet, the toes, calves, thighs, and hips. And as the thighs and the hips begin to settle, notice how your belly naturally relaxes. Let's go of some of that angst and agita. Relax the chest, the throat, the neck, and the shoulders. Relax upper arms, inner elbows, the forearms, and the palms. And relax the whole head. And from this point, just be aware of any sounds around you, any footsteps in the house, any sounds of sump pumps, cars passing by. And simply label the sound and allow it to float into the background of your mind. Bringing your awareness to your breath, noticing the slight coolness of the air that you inhale relative to the slight warmth of the air that you exhale. Now follow the pathway of the breath in through the nose, down the throat, and into the lungs. And as you follow the pathway of your breath, imagine a tiny version of yourself seated right there in the very center of your heart, the center of your chest. And in this moment now, I invite you to think of someone that you love deeply. And allow those feelings of love to wash over you. And to that person, send out loving thoughts, uplifting wishes, inspiring them on their journey. And now, take a moment to remember a community you belong to. And to that community, send out loving thoughts, uplifting wishes, inspiring them. And from this point, take a moment to focus on someone that maybe you've had a disagreement with, miscommunication. Maybe it's larger than that. There's a feeling of frustration and tension as soon as they enter your mind. And in an effort to cultivate the garden of your heart, not to try to change them or the situation, but to find peace for yourself, send out loving thoughts to that person, the best that you can. And it might just simply be a smile. It might be the color green. Send out uplifting wishes. And then from here, as you send out those inspiring thoughts on that person's journey, take a moment again to focus on a larger community. Maybe it's a community that you know just needs remembrance on this day so that they know that they're not alone on their journey. Anybody who has experienced difficulty or challenges recently, who's just looking for that moment to realize they're not alone, and send out uplifting thoughts, loving wishes, inspiring them on their journey. And with your gaze towards the floor, slowly, slowly open your eyes. And notice how you feel, the peace that can come. Now, this practice, I sped it up a little bit so we wouldn't take a half hour to go through it. You can go through this much more slowly. And if this inspired you to find other meditations, other energy practices, to experience peace, that unending, limitless source of joy called Ananda deep within, that agape love, come hang out with me. Click the link above to continue the conversation. I'd love to have you join me, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys. Have a great day.